Everybody, it's me, Sabrina, the Princess Fusion. First of all, Happy New Year. Today, I am going to start out my vlog channel on studying abroad. I leave in 10 days for Paris, so I decided I wanted to give some tips about why I chose my program and just the pre-departure stuff. So first of all, I chose my program IES Paris because really I didn't have too many options, which was nice for me because choosing colleges was really tricky. So this was really great. It was either between China and Paris, and one of my majors is French. And so that really canceled out China because how can I practice French if they don't really speak it? So yeah, so I chose that. Um, and that's really nice. I've loved what they've done. They like literally I got my papers for my visa documents in August, and you're only supposed to do that, I want to say, like 4 months before you leave. And so that was really nice for me. So I want to start off with visa preparation. It can be very stressful at times, but just know it's stressful for everybody. Um, and it's a process. Just get it done right away. The sooner you do it, the better. I had all my paperwork done around like October. I did it in October, and I'm leaving now in January. I did it literally like right away as soon as possible just to get that off of my list. If you are in college, I really recommend doing it during your breaks if you can, to go to the consulate. If For me, it was Chicago, so that wasn't too far of a journey, but it's still like a day and a half day trip that I had to do. So know your chunk of time if it's like if you have to take a plane for there to do that. So I did it during my midterm break, which was really helpful compared to other people. They actually had to like get out of school to do that, so that was extra stress. Make lists. That's my second tip for you guys. To-do list, as tedious as it can be, like taking the time to do it, it's really helpful. I have like right now I have a packing list, I have a to-do list before I leave, such as like laundry, um, and just like books that I want to read. Like even the little things, they count. Updating my iTunes account, because you don't want to be listening to the same music you've had since 2005 in my case, because that gets really annoying. My next one is airplane. I did it like before Thanksgiving. I want to say just know what your deals are. There's different websites that they'll recommend to get extra deals. I also highly recommend that you look at what your meal options are when you get your plane ticket, and then also you can choose where you sit. That was really relieving for me because I am very paranoid about where I sit on a plane. My worst fear was sitting in that 5-person aisle and being that middle person and having to go to the bathroom, but both sides people are sleeping, like, and you don't want to have to it's awkward tapping on one person's shoulder and asking them to move, but two people, no, no, I'm gonna be on an aisle, thank you very much. And then also just knowing, let's say for me, I am a pescatarian, so I have to do meal options. You really want to have food with you. I also recommend I get very dehydrated really easily, and planes don't really like to give you water or food right away, or you have to pay. So what I do, I bring a empty water bottle, obviously, because I can't bring it through TSA, but I do an empty water bottle, and then once I get through TSA, I just fill it up at the water fountain, because you always have to keep yourself hydrated. I strongly recommend that. And just, I get headaches really easily, so I bring, because of dehydration, so I bring pain reliever and stuff. I also recommend, if I'm afraid of flights, so I have pressure points. I don't think it's scientifically proven, but it just gives me an ease at mind, and that really helps. Also, bring your own pillow. I always love little travel pillows. I got this at Sam's Club. I don't shop there anymore, but I got this as a present at Sam's Club, and it even has a little headpiece to connect your iPod to it, which is really nice. I'm very paranoid about when it comes to those pillows, like how often they clean it. Um, And so you never, every time, every airplane and every airline has a different policy and they have little extra fees. And I already paid $1,000. I'm not planning on spending $10 on this plane when I can spend it on food when I'm in Paris. Packing, I'm doing that right now. So I'll give tips once I've actually like packed. But right now it's just like I'm doing laundry right now for it. I'm a shopaholic, so I'm really in it. I love fashion. So this is gonna be interesting. Yeah. Obviously get your medicines beforehand. Rosters. If you can, my last tip would be just seeing if you can know who else is in your program. That was really helpful for me. I was given the roster, say like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I saw on the list that there was a couple other people from around my neighborhood, region area. So that was really helpful. And I messaged him on Facebook, yay Facebook, and social media, and we're all in the same plane, which is really great because this is a scary but cool adventure, and I'm not going like some of my other friends with a group from school studying abroad or like meeting at a central place and then going abroad. I'm literally by myself until I get to my destination, and knowing now that that isn't really the case is really just, it brings me peace at mind. So yeah, that's really all that I have right now for tips about pre-departure. Know that, there's going to be always those typical, are you excited, about studying abroad? Really, for me, I'll be excited once I get off of that plane. Yeah, you can ask me then. That's really my big thing. I always gave myself like little bullet like goals when it came to getting my preparation, because it gets stressful at times. Communication is the key to success. So really, don't feel afraid to ask questions, because it can get very pricey very fast. I should say very costly very fast. So know what your options are and don't be afraid to ask, because I really benefited from that. Let's say like travel doctor, find the cheapest one possible. Like your government ones are usually the cheapest ones, government run ones. So don't be afraid to ask, because it can really benefit you rather than like hinder you. So yeah, comment below if you have any tips about IES abroad. I will be probably doing one more vlog before I depart to Paris. And yes, bye.